Next topic is Total Divas, the most recent episode. I won't go into the episode from last week because even though we missed last week's, just because I don't even remember what happened, so I won't even bother. This week, I'll start. You know what? First thing I'll start off with the thing that I could care the least about, which is Rosa Mendes. I don't even know why she's still on the considered to be part of the roster, even on this show. Yeah, she's getting married and she's having a baby. No one cares. The whole thing with Rosa Mendes and Alicia Fox getting into it over how they're going to do her baby shower was disinteresting. I don't think anybody really cares about that. Only thing that it shows is that Alicia Fox is nuts.
Well, yeah. I mean, she rides around with the Bellas on Raw. I mean, yeah. And now that you really don't see her at all.
You know what? I call her nuts, but that's actually the time that I liked Alicia Fox the most as far as on Raw was when she was nuts and like just spazzing out and grabbing people's popcorn from the audience and starts eating it in front of their face and then pouring it on their head and just going crazy. I was actually interested in that. Now, mind you, I don't like crazy chicks, but that was at least funny to me. So maybe she needs to go back to being the crazy person that she is.
Sounds like you like crazy chicks.
No, I don't. But moving on to your favorite women wrestler of all time, Eva Marie. The second thing that was going on was basically Eva Marie taking Mandy underneath her wing. That's just like the worst thing. Like that's like the worst thing that could possibly happen to somebody is for Eva Marie to take you under the wing and show you social media. Like it's giving her the wrong idea. So just because I know you didn't watch it, so I'll basically give you a quick synopsis of what happened. Eva Marie is showing Mandy telling her about how they control their social media. So they did a photo shoot basically for photos that they were going to post on Instagram. And so Mandy's like, oh, okay, well, I got to do this and I got to worry about my Instagram and taking pictures and stuff like that. Because of that, when Mandy asked Nattie to help train her in the ring, she got there late, although she said it was because she got into a car accident. She didn't have the right shoes because she was like, can I wear these Chuck Taylors? Because I see wrestlers that wear Chuck Taylors. I'm like, and I'm thinking about it. The only women wrestler that I see that wore Chuck Taylors was AJ Lee.
What's wrong with that? Chuck Taylors are good balancing shoe. I mean,
no, they're bad shoes, and I don't even think those might have been look like Chuck Taylors and designed to look like Chuck Taylors, but those are still ring boots. So her thinking that they're just wrestling in Chuck Taylors is dumb, and then her asking Nattie, can we take a quick selfie before we start? And Nattie's like, dude, you had me waiting here for almost an hour, and now you're asking me to take a selfie before we start. Get the hell out of here. So that's that Eva Marie influence, and I don't mean to sound like I can't stand Eva Marie, but I can't stand Eva Marie. She's just a waste. I'm sorry. I know that's your girl and all, but I just don't get it. And that new chick is gonna go down the wrong path following her.
No. Mandy, I don't even see her going anywhere. On the new WWE.com page that they redid, I know she has a big section with her picture and everything, hey, look at her, follow up on her, things like that. But yeah, I don't see anything. I think Total Divas itself, like I said, that's why you do this segment, is a boring show that just tries to get people to view hey, look at the girls, what's going on, hey ladies. Sorry.
No, it's fine. It's an acquired taste. No, but the last thing I wanted to cover with Total Divas, and I don't know if you still feel some type of way about it, but I to be honest, I do, was that this was covering during the time where Nikki Bella was about to break AJ Lee's streak for the longest reigning Divas champion, and her balancing the fact that she's having neck problems due to her finishing maneuver, the rack attack. Because since she points out that due to the fact that she's basically taking somebody on her shoulders and slamming them and slamming down on her knees and pushing down on her back and her neck, that it's causing issues with her neck, and she almost, I guess, like she could have dropped the belt that Monday Night Raw before Night of Champions. She could have dropped the belt then. She probably should have for her health, but because she wanted to break the record, she went ahead and went along with the match how it was and wrestled in the following pay-per-view to drop the belt to Charlotte. I still hate the fact that she got the record, even though AJ Lee still has the record for longest reigning with combined reigns. The fact that Nikki Bella has that record is freaking stupid, and it's just I still don't like it. I didn't like it when it happened. I thought the way that match went down was stupid because you had Ric Flair come out and have this moment with Charlotte just to turn around and say, yeah, Charlotte didn't win the belt. Like, you ruined it. So, like, the following week on Night of Champions, I didn't care that Charlotte won because I knew Charlotte was going to win. You should have had Charlotte win then because at the very least, you could have had Nikki tie it. Her having the record is dumb.
I will give you 2 words for the reason why she got it. John Cena.
Dun, 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 dun.
Your favorite person in the whole wide world.
No. And you're probably right. It's probably twofold. It's probably John Cena combined with the fact that they're trying to take AJ Lee out of the record books. I mean, let's see what happens when they finally give Roman Reigns the belt and be able to keep him with the belt. Let's see how long it takes for them to get rid of CM Punk's longest reigning WWE champion in the modern era, or whatever you want to call it.
Not going to happen. There's no way unless they get someone bigger than Roman Reigns, because Roman Reigns cannot keep that title. They will easily have him lose it. I hope to Seth Rollins if he were to come back soon.
Well, no, I don't want Seth Rollins out of the belt because I think he had one of the worst reigns out of any champion in a long time. I know I see people talking about how Seth Rollins had a great heel run. His run was terrible. Half the time he didn't want to wrestle, and then when he did wrestle, he always won by help. There's one thing to win by cheating, but to always literally have outside help or some random thing happen to keep the belt, on top of the fact that he could never win on Raw. I just did not. I just wasn't with his title reign. So I hope he doesn't get the belt unless they turn him. He's going to be face when he gets back, and unless they actually have him fight, that's the only way I see him as a good champion.
Yeah. Well, we'll kind of see. Maybe they'll move someone up from NXT. So then at that time, then maybe they can push like AJ Styles. They can push maybe, I don't know who else.
Yeah, well,